Scream 7. It was released a couple days ago. I think it's a good movie, possibly better than the last one. Sydney's back, as it should be. She's the main focus with her daughter. She has 3 daughters, but the oldest one is the main focus. The other two are like little kids, but a lot of controversy on this one because the critics hated this movie. The audience likes this movie. There are some issues with the movie. I do feel like it's rushed. I do feel like certain characters were killed off too early, or characters didn't have enough screen time, like Gale. I feel like Gale only had maybe 10, 12 minutes of screen time in the entire movie. But the strongest thing I'll say is the kills were pretty good. Sydney was good. Even her daughter was good. But the weakest thing was the character reveal, the killer character reveal. I feel it was probably the weakest thing in the franchise besides 5. And like I said, it was rushed. I do like the returning stuff. And this was directed by the original writer for their Scream movies, which he does a pretty decent job. Though I do wish it had more of Wes Craven-ish type stuff in there, but it's close enough. We might get an 8th movie, but it's most likely we're gonna get an 8th movie. And the movie was supposedly getting boycotted because the one girl from Scream 5 and 6 said some things and she got let go. And Scream 7's gonna make money regardless. The least box office was 4. Then they waited 11 years to make that one, and they waited 11 years to make the Scream 5. But overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. And I feel like the opening was definitely probably the best part of the movie. And any scenes with Sydney in it, and I even like the husband of Sydney in the movie. He was a pretty good character also, but I feel like Sydney's daughter's friends were disposable, I should say. They weren't very memorable. But overall, I would say it's still a solid movie. And ignore what Rotten Tomatoes says. Rotten Tomatoes is full of crap. They gave it like 48% or 50%. I can't remember what it was. But yeah.